Hi, everybody. It's Monica with American English with Monica. Happy Friday. I'm so glad you're here. I have a wonderful phrasal verb today that I can't wait to review with you. I was thinking about making two videos about this phrasal verb because there are so many meanings that I want you to be familiar with. But I thought about it and I think I'm just going to do one longer video. So our class today is a little bit longer. Typically, I like to make the videos around 10 minutes or less. Today's will be a bit longer because there's so many definitions for this one phrasal verb. Okay, I'm so glad you're here. If you're new, welcome. My name is Monica. I teach business English, and I am so glad to be making these weekly videos to help more English learners. If you can like and share the channel, that'd be awesome. I'm trying to reach as many English learners as possible. And anytime you have a question or a comment, or if you have a suggestion for a phrasal verb, feel free to type it. Okay, let's get started. We have a lot of definitions, so get your pens or pencils ready so you can take notes. Okay? Today's phrasal verb is pick up. Pick up. Now, I will tell you, I thought of maybe 6 or 7 definitions this morning when I was thinking about what phrasal verb to make for you. And there are more than 15. And they're all relevant. And I also have a few bonus nouns at the end of the video, so you'll want to watch it till the end because these are great for speaking English. Okay, let's get started with some definitions. The most literal definition for pick up is when you put something in your hand, when you grab something. I'm going to pick up the pen. I'm going to pick up my coffee. I like to pick up my cat and like a baby. Okay? So we pick things up with our hands. And by the way, almost all of these phrasal verbs can be separated. Pick the baby up, right? So for pick up, we're going to make the first definition the most literal, and that is to lift or grab something with your hand. Okay? Grab with hand or hands. All right? The second definition I want you to know is when we clean something or organize something or tidy, we make it neat. I need to pick up the room before my guests come over. Pick up the toys so we don't trip over them. This might be only in America, but I teach American English. So if some of these are new to you, they don't sound like something you've been studying, it might be American and not British. But to tidy or organize or clean, usually your house. We say, I need to pick up my house. I'm having a party this weekend. Okay? The third meaning I want to review is when we acquire something, we purchase something. I need to pick up some groceries after work today. I need to pick a gift up. My friend's birthday is next week. So to purchase or acquire. All right. The fourth meaning, I made notes today. Usually I do these videos just without a script, and I don't have a script, but I had to write all the definitions down so I don't forget any. All right. The fourth meaning is to renew. Okay, renew. Do you know this verb? If a TV show gets picked up for another season, it has been renewed. They will make it again. If an athlete has a contract and it was renewed for 5 years, maybe when you rent an apartment, your landlord renews your lease, you pick up another 5 years, another year. Pick up can mean renew. All right. The fifth one is resume. This is a little different. Resume. Let's pick up the discussion tomorrow. Let's finish the conversation tomorrow. Where did I write? Hold on. Pick up. Oh, the after a game after a delay. Um, you know how sometimes during sports it starts raining and then there's a delay and then they picked up after 2 hours. They started the game again. They resumed it. But I want you to know this one at work, particularly. I teach business English, and sometimes a project has to be delayed or postponed, but you'll pick it up again in a week. Resume. All right. There's an expression that we say, I'm going to pick up where I left off. So we started a project last month and then we got delayed, and now we're going to pick up where we left off. That's where the stopping point from in the past. We left off. Now we're going to pick up. That's a good expression to know. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Every 10 videos for this phrasal verb series, I make a study guide. I type it up and I put it in a PDF in the comments as a link. And I'll do that with this, especially with some of these expressions, right? To pick up where you left off means to resume. All right, let's do one more on this board, and I'll have to get a new board. The next one, to give a ride. Yeah, if you want to pick someone up in your car and drive them to the game, drive them to work, can you pick me up after you leave the office and take me home? So to give a ride to someone, usually in a car. The taxi picked me up in front of my building. All right, let's do number 7. Where are we? I know this is fast. You can always pause. You can put on the captions. You can watch it again. This is a lot of meanings. Here we go. Pick up, number 7. All right. To start a conversation with a stranger because you want to get their phone number, take them out on a date, or have casual sexual relations with them. That's pick up. I need to pick up. I don't need to. If someone wants to pick up a new partner at a bar, or she enjoys picking up new people when she goes out. He tried to pick me up, but I told him I was married. So it's an attempt to get to know someone, usually casual sex, or just to get their phone number for a date. We say to pick up. So to start a conversation with someone, but with the intention, conversation with intention of a casual relationship. I'll just put casual sex. So don't use pick up just to start a conversation. That's a different. But if someone tries to pick you up, or if you want to try to pick someone up, you're trying to do that in a flirtatious way. Okay, number 8. To answer a phone. Now, these days, we just say, I need to answer. But before smartphones, we had to literally pick up the receiver of a phone. So sometimes you will still hear this. If someone says, I'm going to call you, please pick up. That just means please answer. I called 10 times and they never picked up. They never answered. Okay? All right, next one, number 9. To begin something new or to understand something. This is really important to know. If you start a new job, you might pick up some new habits from your colleagues. She traveled extensively throughout Spain and she picked up some new Spanish words, some new slang. Or it could be you pick up a new hobby. Maybe after spending a summer abroad overseas, she picked up some new artistic talents. So to start or understand something new. Okay. Something new. Okay, you with me? Let's keep going. Number 10. This is fun because it's there's so many for pick up. All right, to increase speed. All right, so if I need to pick up the pace, P-A-C-E, maybe I need to go faster. Pick up the pace. whether I'm driving or walking or maybe talking. All right. If you need to pick up the pace, you need to go faster. Sometimes we just say, pick it up, and it means go faster. It also can mean at work, how fast you do your work. Your boss might say, I need you to pick it up. I need you to work faster. So it's about increasing the pace. Number 11 is if someone is detained or arrested, right? Maybe the immigration officers picked up 4 people at the airport for not having a passport. Or the criminals were picked up last night by the police. So to arrest or detain. Okay. Number 12, to observe, to hear something, to notice something. Maybe you picked up my accent and you might guess that I'm American, right? Or you picked up the person was very sarcastic and you picked up on sarcasm. So to notice, if you hear something or sense, it might be subtle. It might not be obvious if you pick up on something. Now, this is an example. If you use the preposition, we don't separate pick up. You can separate it if you just say, I picked her accent up, but it's more likely for this meaning, we don't separate it. All the others we have separated so far. Okay. But this one, if you're picking up on something, you're hearing something, you're observing something. Okay. Maybe you picked up that I am not really prepared for this video. I don't seem very prepared. I did write notes, but you might pick up on the fact that I don't use a script. Okay. There's some wonderful YouTube teachers out there that are teaching ESL, and they have a perfect script and they sound so good all the time and they don't make any mistakes. That's not me. You're going to get the real deal here. Okay. All right. Number 13 is if you catch a cold or an illness, you might pick up some germs or pick up a virus when you traveled. To catch an illness, you might have picked up something when you were on the airplane. Okay. We're almost done. Number 14. Okay. This is great to know. If someone says they will pick up the bill, they will pick up the tab, that means they will pay. They will pay for dinner, for example, right? Or our manager is having us over for a weekend retreat and he's going to pick up the tab. He's paying for everything, or she's paying for everything. So to pay the bill, pick up the tab. It's usually has the word the tab or the bill, this expression. He picked up the tab at the restaurant last night. Okay. 15. Am I there? Let me see where I am, because I have some nouns as bonus. That might be it. Oh, one more, and then we'll do the nouns. The last phrasal verb meaning that I want to talk about is if you improve your mood. Okay. We started some faster music so we could pick up our moods. Or I really want some coffee to help pick me up this afternoon. A pick me up is also a noun. So hold on a moment. To improve mood, something we do to pick up the mood or pick ourselves up. We might do something that brings us comfort. But a noun, let's go into our bonus nouns. One of them is a pick me up. A pick me up. It's kind of silly, but we do say this. Pick me up. Maybe we'll get some pizza for the staff this afternoon. Or let's go for a walk in the park for a little pick me up. This is an expression, a noun that means something to improve your mood. Tell me if you've ever heard an English speaker say that. You might hear it in movies or TV shows, or maybe you have colleagues that are native speakers that will say it. Some more nouns that I want you to know is also a truck, a pickup truck. I don't know why I did quotation marks, but a truck. Now in America, a truck, in a British English, I think it's called a lorry. But someone might just say, I have a pickup, so I can help you move next week. I have a pickup. It means a truck. And the last one, is this the last noun? Two more. One is food from a restaurant. Similar to a previous video I did about takeout. That was a noun. If you get food from a restaurant, you pick up the food and go elsewhere to eat it. That's called takeout or pickup. So if you call a restaurant and you're ordering in English and they say, is this for delivery or pickup? They might say that instead of for takeout, food from a restaurant. It just means you're going to pick it up and go somewhere else and eat it. And the last noun I really want you to know, because many of my students who come to America from other countries, they get invited to pickup games as a noun. A pickup game, or as an adjective in this case. Yeah. So there might be pickup football or soccer games in the park, or a pickup basketball game on the court. This means an informal, sometimes spontaneous, sometimes it's planned, but it's informal. Anyone can join. And this is a good one to know because you might be making new friends and they might say, oh, do you play sports? We have some pickup games in the park every Saturday. We did it. This is the longest phrasal verb video that I've ever done. One take, no script, 15 plus some bonus nouns, 15 phrasal verb meanings, and some bonus nouns. I know I had to talk fast to get through it, but thank you for being here. Thank you for following and liking and subscribing. It means so much to me. This was a lot of fun to make this video for you, and I will see you next week. Bye.